the Portopia Serial Murder Case. This nonplussed looking individual is going to lead us through this game. Hello everyone, I am the MoeChicken and welcome to the Portopia Serial Murder Case. Go. I'm your subordinate, Yasu Hikamano. Please call me Yasu. We're now in Hanakuma, the suburb of Kobe City where the incident took place. How shall we get started on the investigation? So, to explain a little bit, the Portopia Serial Murder Case is it is a very significant game in the lexicon of NES games because it is one of the first, if not the first, murder mystery style visual novel that was produced for console computer games. And it was produced by It was written by Yuji Horie. It was the second game produced by Enix, and it's pretty neat. So it's a mystery game. You have basic commands like move. You can move. You can ask. Ask involves asking like an individual that's present. Investigate someone allows Yasu here. So we're playing the role of like Yasu's boss. We're like a senior investigator, and Yasu works with us. And we can have Yasu like investigate someone's alibi and stuff like that. So we can kind of look into people. So let's start by looking into the various important people in the case. So let's start with Kozo. What about Kozo? Do you want me to investigate? And then I always read it as, what do you want me to investigate, boss? But it's actually boss, and it's asking you to make a thing. Let's ask his job. He was the president of Yamakin Loans. Although he didn't have a wife or any children, he did have a nephew named Toshiyuki, or Toshi for short. Alright, so now you can see from the brackets, we now know a new person, so we can now investigate Toshi. Who was Toshi? Who was he? What was his job? What did he do? He's unemployed. He lives alone near the harbor. Okay. So, I should also explain a little bit more about what's going on. Also, this game, I know I'm bouncing all over the place. It's the first episode, and I'm excited to play this for y'all. So, there's no music, so I have asked Ed to put in something. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully Ed made a good choice. So to explain a little bit about the case, an individual named Kozo, I can't remember his first name. Actually, I think Kozo is his first name. I can't remember his last name. Was murdered. He was murdered inside of his home, and it was a locked room mystery, or it was a locked room murder. He was in a room that was locked from the inside. No one else was present at the house at the time it occurred. The people who found the body were Mr. Komiya, who is his security guard, and Fumie, who is his private secretary. And when they got there, they had to break in the door to actually find the body. At first, it was considered to be a suicide, but we are here to investigate whether or not that's the case. So let's learn a little bit more about Kozo's personal life. He hadn't quite earned a criminal record yet, but he seems to have been involved with some very vicious activity. Many people felt bitter towards him. Okay, so he had enemies. Alright, tell me about Fumie. What about Fumie do you want me to investigate? Her job. She was Kozo's personal assistant for his business. She discovered the body along with Mr. Komiya. Okay. What about... now you can see on all these there's an alibi. I don't have any alibis yet, so I can't actually ask Yasu to verify any of them, so... What's about her personal life? After graduating from junior college, she started working for Kozo. It's been 2 years since then. Okay. Tell me about Mr. Komiya. And as you can see, it's very, very primitive. Like, not only in appearance, but also in behavior. You have to do a lot of the same stuff over and over again. Just bear with it. This game is cool. It's worth watching. Please. Please watch. He's the security guard at Kozo's mansion. In addition, he was one of the primary discoverers of the dead body. Alright. What about his personal life? What do we know about this man? He's been the security guard since about 5 years ago. He has no relatives and is living at the mansion. Alright, so now we have done everything we need to in terms of learning about the people. So let's actually go to the police station. Actually, no, let's start by going to the scene of the crime. The Yamakawa. Yeah, so Kozo Yamakawa is his name. We're now in front of the victim's mansion. Alright. Let's look around. Investigate thing. The building. This is quite an old building. They say it was built long ago by a foreigner. Recently, Kozo purchased it and had it remodeled. Okay. Investigate. So, you can either choose from an existing list right here that they give you of, like, possible interest objects, or you can do magnifying glass and point to something specifically. When I first played this game, I just assumed I would use the list, but nope, you definitely have to use the magnifying glass in a lot of places, so that's important. Alright, check the windows. All of these windows are locked from the inside. Okay, what about the entrance? Because of the case, no admittance is being granted, except to investigators. Like us, we can go inside. Alright, then let us go inside. Move into the mansion. Alright, and this is the scene of the crime. This is the study. Kozo's body was found here. No, we're not going anywhere. Alright, let's investigate. No, so another thing. You push B to switch between menus. When I first played this game, for like an hour, I didn't know that there was the second list. I was so stuck because I didn't know how to investigate anything. And I had like, I was like, I see evidence, like there's obviously something on the table there that I was like, I want to pick that up, but how do I do it? All I have is move, ask, investigate someone. It was very frustrating. All right, let's look around. What do we got? Investigate what? The dead body. The body's been turned over for autopsy. The report puts the time of death at about 9 p.m. on the night of the 17th. So we need to know that because now we can ask people about an alibi. That was another thing I didn't do the first time. I didn't have a time of death because I didn't know how to investigate. Very frustrating. Push B. Just push B and you find out about it. Or read the manual. That too. Cause of death. How'd he die? Wasn't stabbed in the neck with a knife. Death was nearly instantaneous. Really? I guess so. Neck's pretty sensitive. Murder weapon. The weapon was found gripped by the corpse's right hand. It's also possible he took a stab at it himself, so to say. Yasu makes a lot of terrible jokes, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. Alright, what else we got? What about this door? When the dead body was discovered, the door had been locked. What is that to the side of the door, though? Okay, so I'm gonna use my little magnifying glass. So, magnifying glass, and I want to look at this. What is this?
Right here, Yasu.
Huh. A mark remains from when Mr. Komiya broke the door jam. Door jam to get in. Alright, what is this object? What are you? There.
Right here, Yasu.
There's a matchbox under the ashtray. Alright, I want to take that. Take the matchbox. So you have to know about no objects are present in order to actually take them. I want to take the matchbox. Well then, I'll hold on to this as a piece of evidence. Alright? I also want you to take the murder weapon. The knife used in the killing was returned from the crime lab, and it's been in my possession. Alright, so does that mean we already have it? You take the following items into evidence. Matchbox and knife. Alright, I want you to also take the door. It might be useful. No, I couldn't do it. There are many times when I just ask Yasu to do stupid things because he has funny reactions. Alright, let's look at these books. I'm curious about these books. Alright, what else we got? Let me look at these books. Books.
Right here, Yasu.
Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Really? Let me check both shelves. Alright, what about the second shelf? Here. Alright. Look! One of the books is a hole carved out of one of the pages. Inside, there's a key. Wonder what this key is for. I'll hold on to this. Alright, do I have it? Okay, I already have it. Good. Every once in a while, Yasu will be like, I found a thing! And he'll, like, keep it, and other times he'll be like, I found a thing! And just puts it back down. And it's like, Yasu, come on. Yasu's so annoying, but we need him. He's our buddy. He's important, because we can't do anything on our own. We can only point at things and be like, right here, Yasu! If Yasu wasn't here, we'd be stuck. Oh, wait, I know, Yasu. No! Stop! Stop! Also, if the interface looks familiar, this interface was also used for Dragon Quest. So, the typeface, like the way it scrolls, the arrow, all of it. It was all, like, everything about this was instrumental in the creation of Dragon Quest, which I find is fascinating. This was only the second game they made at Enix. The first being Door. Let's see. I want to keep looking around. Can I open this drawer?
Right here, Yasu.
Kozo's photograph was in the cabinet. I'll hold on to this. Alright, do I have it? Did I get it? Oh yeah, that's right. Photographs are kept separately. So, when you have a photo, because you're going to have photos of all the suspects too, it's just listed as one photo. It's not like Kozo's photo and Fumie's photo and whatever. Now, I can say this much. The first time I played this game, I did not find that photo. Because the game is so particular about where you have to click to find some of the items. It can be infuriating. And there's no evidence. You know, I mean, sure, it's a cabinet. It makes sense to look through it. But there's a place later on where you just have to, like, look at a door. And if you do, you find something. There's no evidence there ahead of time. It's so annoying. Definitely, there were definitely some things that could have been improved about this game's interface, but it's the first one. They didn't know what they were doing. What about this shelf here? Look at this shelf. Okay. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Okay. What about underneath the table? Under the table. Table? I examined it. There was nothing suspicious about it. Okay. Well, I guess we're done in here. Let's see, how am I doing on time? I'm going to try and make these 15 minutes. So let's... I think there was somewhere else in the mansion we can go, right? Yes, living room. Okay, go to the living room. We are now in the living room. Alright, let's look around. Let's investigate thing. Let's see, what do I have? Let's investigate the couch. I examined it, but there was nothing suspicious about it. Now, when Yasu says something like that, I'm pretty sure that does, in fact, mean there's nothing else to find here. Investigate the table. Oh, look at this! Just kidding. I didn't find anything. Frickin' Yasu! Well, here's the thing. Yasu just said that, but what he did not do was look underneath the table. Yasu, find it. I know there's something under the table, Yasu. Find it. Find it, Yasu. See? See, there's no evidence of that. That is one of the biggest flaws in this game because you need that lighter or you can't finish the game. It's stupid. I like this game. A lot of positives about it. I only played it recently, but that's stupid. There should be some indication that there's something there. Take the lighter. You also have to then take the lighter. Why did it say I could take the painting? Hang on. Let me look at the painting first. What about painting? Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Alright, let's take it. Looks sweet. Take that painting. Oh, look! It's a something. Look at this! There's a button on the wall. Huh? Okay. I don't really have push, but I'd hit. Hit what? Hit that button with a hammer? Really hit that button.
Right here, Yasu. Destroy the button.
I think I'll just push it. Huh? Nothing's happening. What is this? Alright. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's something changed in the study. Now there's a hole in the study, so that will be for the next episode. I am the MoeChicken. This is the Portopia Serial Murder Case. And thanks for stopping by.